If we were to compress the entire history of the universe into a single 24-hour day, human beings would appear only in the last 2 seconds before midnight. Our history, our pyramids, our wars, everything is just a mere blink in the cosmic eye. We think 100 years is a long time, but what if I told you that there is a being on this earth who existed before history was even written? A witness who saw the sun ignite for the very first time, who watched this planet turn to ash and be born again. Today's story isn't about a god, it is about a bird, a crow. His name is Bhushunda. This story dates back to the Treta Yuga. Sage Vashistha, the guru of Lord Rama and a man of immense wisdom, remembered an ancient legend one day. He had heard of a bird living on the highest peak of the universe, a being who was beyond time and death. Driven to find the truth, Vashistha left his physical body behind and traveled into the cosmos with his astral form. Passing through the clouds, crossing the solar system, Vashistha reached the peak of Mount Meru. The atmosphere there was different. No wind, no noise, absolute stillness. There stood a massive kalpa vriksha, the wish-fulfilling tree. Its leaves glowed like emeralds, and sitting on a branch of that tree, in perfect silence, was Bhushunda. This was no ordinary crow. He was massive, and his eyes held the peace of millions of years. The moment he saw Vashistha, Bhushunda spoke. "Welcome, great Sage Vashistha. I was waiting for you. I knew that in the 8th cycle of this era, you would come to visit me." Vashistha was stunned. He asked, "O King of Birds, how do you know me? And how long have you been here?" Bhushunda laughed softly and began his story, a story that would redefine the definition of time. Bhushunda spoke in a deep, heavy voice. "O sage, the earth you see lush and green today, I have seen it barren many times. I have seen an era when there was not a single tree on this planet, only naked rock and dust stretching for miles. For 10,000 years, the earth remained a desolate wasteland. I have seen a time when there was no land at all, only water everywhere, no sun, no moon, just deep darkness and the sound of endless oceans." Bhushunda continued, "O Vashistha, do you think this is the first time Lord Rama has been born? I have watched Rama take birth in Ayodhya 11 times with my own eyes. I have witnessed the great war of Mahabharata 16 times. I have seen the churning of the cosmic ocean by gods and demons over and over again. But every time the story is slightly different. Sometimes Rama is born on this earth, sometimes in another realm. Sometimes the Pandavas win, sometimes the battlefield looks completely different. History is a loop, O sage, and I am just a silent observer sitting at the center of this circle." Vashistha asked, trembling, "But Bhushunda, when the era ends, when the great apocalypse comes, what do you do? Why do you not die?" A strange glint appeared in Bhushunda's eyes. He described the terrifying scene. "O sage, when the great dissolution comes, not 1, but 12 suns rise in the sky simultaneously. Their heat is so intense that vast oceans evaporate into steam in an instant. Mountains melt like wax, the earth cracks open, and fireballs rain down everywhere. When the whole world burns to ash, when even Mount Meru begins to shake, what do? I leave this nest. I fly upwards, higher and higher. I cross the boundaries of this universe and enter the void of deep space.
There, where there is no air, no light, no planets, I stabilize myself in deep meditation through my yogic powers. I remain suspended in that void for millions of years, absolutely still, like a stone. Then, when the Creator wakes up, when the creation begins again, when the stars start forming, when the sun ignites, I come back down. I build my nest on this Mount Meru again. And then the same drama begins, the same Rama, the same Ravana, the same wars start all over again. Vashistha folded his hands and asked, "O immortal one, how did you get this power? Why does death not touch you?" Bhushunda revealed his greatest secret. "O sage, death belongs to the body, not to the life force. I have conquered the prana spanda, the vibration of breath. I do not live in the past. I do not worry about the future. I live only in the present moment. My mind is completely silent. I have no joy in anyone's life and no sorrow in anyone's death. I am just a witness. He who detaches himself from the drama of this world, time cannot harm him." Hearing Bhushunda's wisdom, Vashistha understood that this world is merely a play. He returned to his world, but his perspective had changed forever. He now knew that what exists today will not exist tomorrow, and what will happen tomorrow has already happened before. Friends, Bhushunda is probably still there today, in some unknown dimension, watching us. We are tangled in our petty problems, jobs, money, relationships. But in front of that immortal watcher, our entire life is smaller than 1,000th of a second. So the next time you feel stressed, just take a deep breath and think, is this problem really that big, or is it just a tiny speck in that eternal cycle? I am Nitesh, and you were watching The Inner Verse. Find the witness within you. Namaste.